what we've learned, what you've learned, Mom, Margaret Payton, and Dad, Matt Payton, in serving God 50 years. Well, it's more than 50 years because you came to France in 1964. And back then, still today, but back then there was a big move or a big revival among the gypsies in France.
Yes, there's been a great move of the Spirit among gypsies. And we found that out as soon as we arrived in France, actually. And we enjoyed the gypsies ministry. And we often went along to their meetings. But the big meeting of the year is the Gypsy Convention for Christian Gypsies.
They come from all over France?
All over France, and some from other countries too, roundabout. And we joined in, but one of the Gypsy pastors had said to us previously, if you come, don't bring anything to sleep in. We'll provide everything in a caravan for you. But when we got there, we couldn't find that pastor.
Why?
There were so many. there were 30,000 people on that ground.
30,000 gypsies.
Yes, 30,000 gypsies, and the great meetings in the evenings. And so we were very, very blessed there. But because of this, we got to know the gypsies, and then they got to know us, and they wanted to come to Ghana. So they came to Ghana to our little church. They sat in the front. We put them in the front. They would always creep in at the back, but we said no, at the front, the gypsies, and it was so blessed to have them. It was such a blessing to have them. They were great people, and sometimes they prayed for us when we needed it. And when you and Mark were not well, they prayed, and you were healed, and there was great move of the Spirit.
From all the stories you have about the gypsies, can you just pick one?
Yes. Well, they came and camped on the marketplace in Ghana, and the mayor let them stay there. And so we had meetings on the marketplace because they put up a tent. But they said, we want to be using this time here for baptisms. But they had no means of baptizing. So they said, we've got an old bath. Well, we had an old bath in the meeting room, which was used for baptisms. So they got 4 strong men, lifted it up and carried it to the marketplace.
Across the road? Or
across the road, across several roads. So they carried it with them, and then they got it onto the marketplace. And when they got there, they said, well, when we have the baptisms, all the ladies will go in their caravans and boiling water to pour into the bath.
To have a warm water.
Warm water for the people who were being baptised. But before that, they didn't want it to look like a bath. So they went in the caravans and found all the lace curtains they could find, and they put the lace curtains all around the bath. But when the light came on the bath, then they could see straight through this old bath with legs on.
People could see.
Never mind. They were baptised, and it was a wonderful meeting.
And as we know, this revival among the gypsies has kept going across France and beyond the borders. I'm sure there's a principle hidden in that story, a key. It will be nice to hear what you think is the key.
Well, a wonderful principle to this is that God will use anybody, and even those who are just cast off by the world, and he takes them up and uses them. And their simple faith was so wonderful to see, and we saw miracles through those gypsies. So we thank the Lord that we had so much to do with them in the past. And the principle is that he will take up anybody, even people we don't even imagine could ever be used. Poorest people, the ones without a home we see in the streets now, we believe that God can take them up, change them and use them.